delivery, and infrastructure. So for student support, the key areas we felt were uniform. Access to uniform is still a challenge for parents. Tuition, especially for students in secondary, and there is the student support food. For many schools face a challenge with food, or parents also. There is access to attachment and internships for university students. Then management systems, like how can we make the students' life easy for especially university students or secondary students. They don't have to hassle, for example, following up on school fees and all of that. And the last one is counseling. So for curriculum and delivery, we felt that there's still a need for digital learning. Especially this became very important during COVID. So according to people from ICT Authority, they still also need to update the content that is there from 844 to CBC. But this also cuts across to universities as well and colleges. And especially for professional courses, there's need for accreditation that can be done online, like creating digital content that can be accessed online, or materials that can be accessed online. And then for curriculum delivery, we also looked at things like cartoons. You know, I'm sure all of you are familiar with Akili and Kids. That is a Tanzanian program. So can we have something similar in Kenya that is designed according to the needs? We felt that the way it is done, it can be improved. Then the last thing is infrastructure. There's still a big problem in transport of children. Watoto wanapotea, wengine wanabakwa, unfortunately. So how can we improve that sector so that our kids can reach safely to school and back? Then other services like IT, infrastructure, there's still a gap. And lastly, sources of energy, especially students who watoto wenye wako mashinani. How can they have access to energy so that they can have, you know, digital learning as well? Yeah, there are so many schools which don't have access to like electricity, all right? So if you can invest in solar energy so that the people, so that they can benefit from digital learning. So we feel like most of the things just cuts across. Thank you. Makofi.
Who will be holding this for me? Okay, so that's the first team, team education. Wametuambia, yes? Mnataka next? Sawa. So thank you so much, that team, for the wonderful presentation. Next ni team health. Amina and your team? Amina and your team? Okay, is Amina and her team is coming. Ladies, Nini, forward out and maybe one challenge. If this talks in less than 5 minutes, sawa? So team health, bado, okay.
Hi. Kwa majina naitwa Sabrina Mapenzi, and I am here to represent Team Agriculture. So today, what is agriculture? How do we understand agriculture? Agriculture, it comprises of crop production, aquaculture, fisheries, forestry for food and non-food production. That's agriculture, the definition. So the subsectors are aquaculture, hii ni mambo na samaki, crop production, kuna kina horticulture, kuna animal and livestock, and kuna forestry. So those are the subsectors. Value chain, tukaja hapa and we did the mapping kabisa. Kuna initial stage, production. We start with the initial stage, then we go to the production process, then kuna processing, distribution, and consumers. So tuka figure out the weak link where kuna hapa kwa production, kama breed, pale labda umechukua kuku zako ukaletewa kuku ambaye hata hazikui. Now within a month you need to what? You need to supply. So that's a challenge and that's a weak link. Kuna fertilizer pia. You're investing yourself in capital, then fertilizer, at least unajua crop yako itakuwa kama ni mahindi inatoka na hindi mbili peke yake. Storage, mambo na freezers hapa kwa fisheries na poultry. Yeah. So let's go to the gaps. There's quality, there's lack of training, technological gaps, inconsistency in supply. Then we go to the skills required. Sisi tuna answer tu venye tumeulizwa. Land preparation, organic farming, new technological methods. Arafat, ni unifate baadaye nije nikueleze vizuri maana kama nipatia 5 minutes. Competitors, kuna organic na non-organic. Potential clients, tumeona ni community, restaurants, schools na churches. Equipment needed, tumesema mambo na
and as people present ukiongea pale nyuma pia mimi nashangaa umekuja kufanya nini? We are learning, we are designing. Hii ni kama hackathon, si ndio? Hii ni kama hackathon. We are designing a challenge that will benefit entrepreneurs and tourism / blue economy. Team Kiba, going once.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're from the team Blue Economy, so hospitality, tourism, and generally blue economy. And there's so many gaps. I don't even know where to start. But we've identified 3 key gaps that we'd want solutions for. One of them being an AI-powered travel and tour company or app. So basically, you go onto this platform and you tell them your personality, your age, your interest, and you tell them where you're going to, how many days you're going for, what's your budget, and it creates for you an itinerary based on that information. Instead of you going, researching which of the day you do that, you, Madafu, so something that you can quickly transact, mobile banking specifically for that. So the last one would be, in the hospitality and below, you put a bit of some coins, 10 shillings, 20 shillings, whatever would be financially viable, and you refill your water bottles. So you